Hello, lovely audience. Thank you once again for yet another opportunity. We thank the Almighty God for the gift of life. This is Asambo Amos coming to you live with an educative video about health in collaboration with Forever Living Products. We are going to talk about health holistically. But before I kickstart, if this is the first time watching this particular channel, or perhaps you have been watching but have not had a chance to subscribe, kindly look below this particular video. You see the red subscribe button. Click on it to subscribe, to be a subscriber to this channel. Besides the red subscribe button is the notification bell. Kindly click on it so that YouTube could always give a notification anytime we upload fresh content into this channel. As I said about health, we took our time to gather information about health. And we use 3 parameters to do our analysis. The daily attendance to hospitals. We realize that as the years roll by, many people are falling sick and going to hospital for medical care as compared to those days. Number 2, we look at the life expectancy rate of a human being. Realize that life in Africa per se, many people are dying younger. Gone are the days you could see a man up to age 90, age 100, looking active and then performing daily activities. Today, if you are up to age 60, you are lucky, and most people look very weak and vulnerable. You ask the question, why is it so? And when you look at the 13 deaths, many people are dying every blessed day, as I said. And you realize that technology is advancing. More health experts are trained. And then pharmaceuticals are there all over. And why is it that human health or life is not getting better, but worse? You realize that it is from you and I, our lifestyle and our diet, that was the major contributing factor to all these challenges. Let's deal with the lifestyle. What is it about lifestyle that we are talking about? You and I know that exercise is good for our health. That when you exercise, you melt fat, burn excess calories and cholesterol. Your body, you sweat to release toxins and unwanted things, free radicals out of their body. But because of our busy schedules, we don't find time to exercise the body. We use it day long, and then we live a sedative lifestyle and posing us to health challenges. The second thing is about the food we eat. It is common to see a man with a bloated stomach as if he is pregnant, and we term those people as those who have enjoyed better life. But ideally, it is a condition. Ask yourself, what is inside that stomach? It is fat and adipose tissues that have just cushioned up the tummy like that. And these people are prone to a lot of health challenges like diabetes, high blood pressure, and these are the lifestyle diseases, ulcers, and messing them a whole lot that will come as a result of that. Most people introduce smoke to the system. The lungs are in trouble. And today, when you look at the food we eat, they are full of fatty foods, carbonated drinks, and they are not good for our health. Look at the Indomie, the pizza, the fried rice, the fried chickens. They are not needed in the body that much, though they are necessary, but a little amount of that is okay for us to keep going. But we keep on eating that every day, and that is giving us health challenge. Another problem is about stress. All of us, we have goals we set for ourselves. We want to drive, you want to build a house, you want your children to go to better schools. They are good dreams. But the question is, have you ever set a health goal for yourself? That you want that exists, you should live this healthy. We little do that. So we use the body to look for these things, subjecting it to a lot of stress. And do you know stress can kill? Yes, stress is deadly. Stress has led people to develop cardiovascular challenges. That's about the heart, BP. It accelerates the aging process and also lead to sexual weakness and other health challenges that are as a result of stress. So in as much as we work, let's find time to relax the body so that it could do well for our health. Another problem about the food we eat is the preservatives and additives. When you realize that most of the food we eat today, we add preservatives to them so that they don't go bad. And these preservatives, to some extent, have little side effects in them that they leave in our body. You see the canned drinks, carbonated drinks, caffeinated ones, we are taking them all day long just to keep going, and they give us the energy we need. But they pose us to health dangers. Most people first in the morning, they go to intoxicate the system with alcohol, and they are not good. The liver is in problem, the kidney is in problem, struggling to filter the toxins. And these things make them to become weaker in their functions. Look at fruits. When we were kids, they used to sing this song, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." That means fruits are good for health. But today's fruits are contaminated. They are coloring the apples. They are spraying most of the fruits with chemicals on top of the tree. And today in Ghana particularly, They don't allow banana to ripe on top of the tree. Most of them, they harvest it unripe. Add chemicals to it and bag it. 3 days, they are ripe in the market for sale. All these things, when we introduce to the system, the chemicals go to impair the functions of our body organs. And this makes us to keep on battling with health challenges all day long. The air we are breathing is polluted. Exhaust fumes. Go to bigger towns and cities. Industries are emitting a lot of gases and exhaust fumes all over, and the air is polluted. All these things go into our body to give us health challenges. And going further, you realize that human beings are made up of cells. And experts define cells as the basic unit of life. That means cells come together to give a human being life. And by science, you also know that the cells come together to form tissues. And these tissues come together to form organs. And the organs come together to also form organ system. And this organ system collectively becomes the organism. That is the human being we are dealing with today. What am I trying to show you about these cells? You realize that when these cells become diseased or weaker or impaired because of malnutrition or perhaps nutrient deficiencies, as I mentioned, overcooking of the food, processing and the additives and the preservatives, the chemicals enter them, they become weaker and diseased. When these ones are weak and diseased, the tissues also become sick. And when the tissues are sick, the organs are also impaired in their functions. And when these organs are impaired, the organ system become diseased. And so the human being also falls sick. So experts say that human beings don't fall sick, but the cells do. So we also fall sick. And you know, when these cells are given the right nutrients and then devoid of chemicals and toxins, balanced with exercise and rest, the body immune system is strong enough to fight most of the infections by itself. The body is made up of over 75 trillions of cells. And when these cells are given the pure air, as I said, pure water and food, nutrients, the body can fight most of the infections. But these sicknesses we are battling with is because most of these things are lacking or altered in a way. And you see that the cells become diseased. So it affects the tissues, goes to affect the organ system, and the human being at large. And so mostly it is from our own lifestyle that we are suffering. We are suffering from these challenges. When these organs become impaired in their functions because of these toxins and the malnutrition and other challenges, any small pathogen that enters the system overconquers the body system. And so we tend to suffer from challenges like kidney failure, diabetes, high blood pressure, that's BP, heart attacks, cholesterol, and so many others that we could manage with lifestyle. And so this is just by the beginning. We shall come up with other videos that shall deliberate detail into most of these conditions and their management with lifestyle, and how we shall be able to prevent some of them from occurring, and how to handle the already existing challenges so that we don't go to the grave early when we could survive for a time. The best thing for you to do now is to keep tuned to this channel. So you look below this particular video, you see the red subscribe button, click on it to subscribe so that you could be a subscriber. And just besides the subscribe button is the notification bell. Kindly click on that one so that YouTube could always give you a notification anytime we upload fresh content, so that you could always have the updates, so that we could all keep healthy. We are out to help individuals to live healthy. And you could also call on the numbers that are floating on this screen. If you need any help pertaining to any health challenge, we have a lot of help for people. And so we shall come up with videos that will show you the kind of remedies we have to offer the individual. We have a lot of help when it comes to health. In fact, you can trust on us. And when you follow our information critically, you realize that health will be guaranteed. I think we draw our curtains down here. We come to see you next in the other videos that shall be coming. This is just by the introduction. It's just the beginning of the work, and you shall get to know more. Don't fail to subscribe. Subscribe now. Subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a nice and a lovely day.